In an ever-changing world, have you ever pondered what would happen if our society were to collapse? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? This isn't some far-fetched plot from a dystopian novel, but a stark reality we could potentially face. Look around you. The climate is in a constant state of flux. Political instability seems to be the order of the day, and our economy juggles precariously on the edge of unpredictability. A societal collapse could lead to an alarming scarcity of resources, the likes of which we are woefully unprepared to face. Essentials, which we now take for granted, could become as rare as hen's teeth. It's not a question of if, but when. It's not about spreading doom and gloom, but about facing the unpredictable head-on. The question is, when the inevitable happens, will you be prepared? When society collapses, these 10 essentials might become scarce, and their value will increase exponentially. First up, water. It's a universal truth that water is the essence of life. Clean drinking water is the first thing that becomes scarce during a collapse. It becomes more valuable than gold. Securing a reliable source of water and having the ability to purify it is absolutely vital. Without water, survival beyond a few days is, quite frankly, impossible. Next, we have food. When the supermarkets are stripped bare and the supply chains break down, non-perishable food items become a necessity. But let's take it a step further. Dependence on canned goods and packaged meals isn't sustainable. Learning to grow your own food and hunt for it might just be the difference between life and death. Now, let's talk about medicine. In a world where the nearest pharmacy could be deserted or looted, a basic stockpile of medical supplies and the knowledge to use them could mean everything. From treating minor wounds to managing chronic conditions, medicine is a crucial pillar of survival. Moving on, shelter. A safe, secure place to live is more than just a roof over your head. It's your fortress, your sanctuary, your base of operations. It's where you sleep at night, where you store your supplies, where you take refuge from the elements and potential threats. Fire, the primal force that has been with us since the dawn of time. It gives us warmth in the cold, cooks our food, wards off predators, and signals for help. Mastering the art of starting and maintaining a fire is an essential survival skill. Next on the list are tools. From basic repair tasks to constructing a makeshift shelter or hunting for food, tools are the extension of our hands that allow us to interact with and shape our environment. A sturdy knife, a reliable multi-tool, a good set of screwdrivers, a hammer. These aren't just conveniences, they're necessities. Seeds, the tiny powerhouses of life. They represent a long-term, sustainable solution for food production. With the right seeds and the knowledge to cultivate them, you can create a renewable food source that can sustain you and your loved ones for years to come. Knowledge, the one thing that can't be taken away from you. Survival skills, practical knowledge, and the ability to adapt and problem solve are invaluable in a world turned upside down. The more you know, the better your chances of survival. Community, the collective strength of human beings. In times of crisis, a trustworthy and supportive community can provide mutual aid, shared resources, and emotional support. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving together. And finally, hope. It's the psychological need that often gets overlooked. In dire situations, maintaining a sense of hope and optimism can be a lifeline. It's the fuel that keeps us going, the light that guides us through the darkness. Remember, these essentials aren't just commodities. They are lifelines in a world of scarcity. So, what are the key takeaways from today's conversation? Let's circle back to the heart of our discussion. The 10 essentials that become scarce when a collapse occurs. The importance of these items can't be overstressed. They are the backbone of survival, the tools that can make the difference between thriving and merely surviving. Firstly, water purification methods and food reserves. These are the most basic and vital elements of survival. It's not just about stocking up, but also understanding how to replenish these resources when they run out. Secondly, medical supplies and personal hygiene items. In a collapse, hospitals may not be accessible and cleanliness becomes a luxury. Having the knowledge to treat wounds and maintain hygiene is crucial. Next, we have communication devices and power sources. Staying connected and maintaining access to information can be life-saving in a crisis. Lastly, the necessities of shelter and security. A safe place to rest and protection against possible threats are fundamental to survival. But remember, the most crucial aspect of survival isn't tangible. It's the spirit of hope, the strength of community, and the will for self-reliance. These are the cornerstones that will carry us through the hardest of times. Preparation is not about hoarding goods or living in fear. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and resources to face whatever may come our way. Being prepared isn't about expecting the worst, but being ready to face it. In a world that thrives on predictability, unpredictability is our only certainty. So let's embrace the unpredictable together. If you found value in this discussion, do us a favor and hit that like button. Share this video with others who may need these insights. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot more knowledge and discussions on survival and preparedness coming your way. Stay aware, stay prepared, and remember, survival isn't just about living, it's about thriving. Until next time.